Let me say that it is an absolute delight to be here tonight, up here, to present the Life Sciences Leadership Award. First, I'm a huge fan of LSO, and I have the utmost respect for the work that Jason and his team are doing. And second, I feel the same way about tonight's winner, Russell Williams. This award is given by the LSO Board of Directors as special recognition for individuals that have demonstrated exceptional leadership through their contributions in the life sciences sector. Russell Williams is an outstanding example of just that. I've known Russell Williams and began to work closely with him a decade ago when he was well into his tenure as president of IMC, or what was known then as RX&D. But Russell's belief in life sciences goes back much farther than that. He has always been a believer in life sciences and the value it brings to our nation. For example, as a member of the National Assembly of Quebec, Russell passionately advocated for, amongst other things, more research and development. As president of IMC, Russell always understood the need and was advocating for united voice in Canada generally, but Ontario specifically, to represent the interests of our diverse life sciences community. My and many others' involvement in LSO is directly linked to Russell encouraging members of IMC to become engaged and active in helping build that voice, building that community. And whether it was this encouragement or supporting the Ontario-Quebec Corridor Collaboration or LSO's first ever sector report or activities around the Bio-International Conference, or holding IMC board meetings on this evening to facilitate his members' company's senior leadership attendance at this very event, or joining the board himself to help guide the organization, he has never stopped. Today, as Vice President of Government Relations and Public Policy at Diabetes Canada, he continues to advocate for life sciences and the patients who benefit from the efforts of our community. Thank you, Russell, for your time, for your advice, for your insights. Ladies and gentlemen, a great man, a great leader, a great advocate and friend of the life sciences community of Ontario. Please put your hands together for the winner of the 2016 LSO Leadership Award, Mr. Russell Williams.
Mark, thank you very much for such a warm and over-the-top sort of introduction. Merci pour ce soir. Thank you very much. I'm very, very honored to receive the LSO Leadership Award this year. But actually, when I think about LSO, it's LSO itself, Life Science Ontario, that should actually get this award because of the great leadership that Life Science Ontario does for the sector. I want to highlight in particularly Paul Lucas, our chair, who can't be here tonight, who has been a mentor for me for decades. And the great work of Jason Fields, our executive director. Without him, we wouldn't be achieving the great successes that we have. And the work of LSO is outstanding when it comes to areas of regulatory, intellectual property, public policy. And it's the life science sector, as Jason already mentioned, is vitally important for the province of Ontario, with 83,000 jobs, skilled jobs, who earn salaries 25% higher than most of the averages of Ontario salaries. But actually, when you do the calculation of that, you take the CEO salaries out, that number goes way down, but sorry folks about that. Great, it's the largest industry, fifth largest industry sector in Ontario, and has some of the best growth potential of any other sector. It was already mentioned, whether it's in my career in the National Assembly of the province of Quebec, or as presidents of RX&D, IMC, and I should point out that Pamela Frolick, the new president, is here tonight, so welcome, Pamela, to the great team of LSO. And now as VP of Government Relations and Public Policy with Diabetes Canada, and Rick Beckstead, the CEO, is with us tonight, and we are going to continue to be pushing for the importance of life sciences and the need for effective public policy. Because you need good public policy, as the minister was talking about, to advance it. And support comes from a number of areas. Access to capital, access to market. I already mentioned intellectual property, as well as talent recruitment. And public policy can hinder or can help advance the life science sector here in Ontario. And I strongly believe in partnerships. Partnerships with government, academia, stakeholders, patient groups. The life science sector that I'm most familiar with is in health. And the governments can see this as an expense or can see it as an opportunity and investment. Governments should partner with industry to guarantee Ontarians get the best care available and that life science sector grows. Just think of what the potential of the health life science sector, life-saving, life-improving medicines and medical devices, and a vibrant industry contributing to Ontario's economy. These aren't contradictory. In fact, with vision and foresight, we can develop the most advanced hub of life sciences here in Ontario, and at the same time providing the best health care. But the competition for this is ferocious. Good enough is not good enough if we're going to attract that investment. We must be the best to attract the best. One method to ensure growth is to ensure the excellent partnership that we as an industry already have with the Government of Ontario. We have to build on that partnership. It's solid. But together, I'd like us to take the next steps to advance that relationship. Because I've seen when I've gone across the country, whether it's provincial or federal, that the most successful ventures are the results of partnerships, collaborative models where associations like LSO and governments work together, partner equally and financially to advance a common vision based on mutual respect. That's the model that gets the most results. So when we build a full, robust life science strategy in Canada, everybody's going to benefit. Industry, government, academia, stakeholders, patient groups like Diabetes Canada and others. We'll benefit as we help to build and achieve a very vibrant life science sector. So again, thank you for this award. I je crois fermement dans la science de vie. Et le travail que l'association fait pour l'Ontario est fantastique et nous avons besoin d'aider l'association pour avancer le secteur de sciences de vie en Ontario. We have a great future if we continue to collaborate. And what I can commit to LSO, even though I've changed roles, is that patient groups and charities are important sectors in this ecosystem too of life sciences, and you can count on me to continue to advance the great life science work that's being advanced in Ontario, and I look forward to a great future. Merci beaucoup. I am very honored by this award.